Good morning. So today is another day. Yay. Um, I am dressed up today because it's my birthday. I made it to 44. Yay. I am overjoyed to be able to make it to 44. There's been times as I didn't think I was going to make it, battling the triad, lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, and fibromyalgia. This year has been challenging, and it has been one of the most stressful yet interesting yet teaching years that I've ever experienced. Well, I would say the last 2 years, really, 2, 3 years, years of my life. Just in what I've been going through and what God has been teaching me. And let me tell you, baby, jumping over hurdles, climbing mountains, eating the elephant one bite at a time has been rough, but yet rewarding at times. And there are some times it has not been rewarding. So I just wanted to come on here and just kind of talk about how we, lupus warriors, some of the things that we go through. Like today when I woke up, my whole body was aching. And I was like, okay, am I going to get up and I'm going to go ahead on and try to do things today? And I was like, no, it's my birthday. I was like, I ain't doing nothing. But I was like, I'm definitely going to get dressed and I'm going to pamper myself and do like facial mask, which I did. Skin flawless. 44 wear. Boo. Hello. And just say who I am because I get on social media and some people think they know who I am, but they have no idea. I've always had a heart to help the homeless, and I always have a heart to serve. Always been like that. Even when I was a young girl, I was in the youth group. I was in the youth choir. I went to Notre Dame Church back in St. Martinville, Louisiana, and I would serve. And I went through a lot, but I served. I always served, and I was in the Martin Luther King Association. You know, just always thirsty for knowledge and information, to understand the world and understand what the world was dealing with and what the world had, the things the world had gone through and what our people had went through. And as I got older, I was engulfed in several different organizations. Right now, I serve on nonprofit boards, and I also continue to serve outside of that. I also am working on starting my own nonprofit, which is called Caring Hearts and Hands, where I will be serving as the advocate and consultant to help our elderly and just people who don't know too much medical stuff. I've been in healthcare for over 20 plus years, and I've worked in any entity you could think of. And so my passion went from, I'm doing healthcare administration to, okay, I also want to help these people because I'm tired of seeing people, because of the lack of knowledge or support, die because they don't know. And unfortunately, we cannot completely depend on the healthcare system to teach us, really, honestly. I mean, I love everything about nursing. I really do. But there's a lot of reasons that for me, I decided to retire from nursing. I still have an active license and everything. But for me, During COVID, I saw a lot. I did. And my heart is, I have a bleeding heart. My mom used to say, girl, you're so forgiving and so loving. And I am. I've always been that way. Just as a person, even though, people have called me other things other than that. But, even God had to work on me through that. But this morning I woke up and I was grateful to see 44 because I lost a friend a while back and she didn't see 44. She had lupus and things changed so fast for her. And it was like in the blink of the eye. And she was young, so young. And I'm telling you, man, if you are fortunate enough to have good health and you're blessed, man, don't take it for granted. I'm just saying, because not everyone is blessed like that. I've been battling my health for a very long time. And trust me, it's not because I've had always unhealthy practices. Okay. I was diagnosed with thyroid throat cancer back when I was like 15 years old. And I battled cancer for years, up into my 20s. And I survived, 3 times. I survived. By God's grace, I survived. And so, even though I'm, sitting here, I'm like, a lot of things, sometimes are not within our grasp, and we don't have control over it. I was a young girl battling cancer, and, my doctors actually think that's all linked to the fact of activating my lupus, all these medical issues, who would have thought, you know, but I'm here now. And I have to deal with it every day. And so as lupus warriors, fibromyalgia warriors, rheumatoid arthritis warriors, we deal with chronic pain. And, it's not easy. I woke up and I felt like I had cinder blocks on me. Horrible. Literally horrible. So, but I got myself amped up. I got ready. I did a couple of things, some self-care things. And I got dressed. And I said, you're gonna take a photo shoot today. And that's what I did. I took a photo shoot. Yes, I know. Whatever. I took a photo shoot. Because I'm 44 and fabulous. Regal, baby. This is all regal. But I digress. Lupus is so daunting. Like my scalp was like hurting, So I washed my hair, kind of massage, some oils in it, hoping that I use certain products, but just hoping that that would make a difference with my scalp, because I get bad scalp irritations with my lupus, and a lot of times that normally comes with my hair falling out, which is why I, been keeping my hair short, because it falls out, and it's kind of like, just keep it short, Claire, because let me tell you something, baby, this face can rock anything, hunty. But the battles we face on a daily basis, just are rough. I was talking to a friend this morning, she's in a flare up and she's not feeling well. I pray, that she's, gonna feel okay. With flare ups, you kind of just wish that they are not intense, because they can be very, very, very intense. And they can be so painful that you need to be in the emergency room. Sometimes you even need hospital visits. Scary thing about lupus is that your flubs can turn into diagnoses that can lead to fatal diagnosis. And And sometimes, it don't take long. And I think that's the most thing that scares me about lupus when I think about it, is the fact that it's unpredictable and I don't have a grasp on it, you know? Like, it's not something that I can grab a hold to and say, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this and heal myself. And I hear a lot of people talking about that. But I have yet to see real stats on that. And I know about the herbal things, soursop, and a lot of these things, y'all. I am trying everything. Dieting, the juicing, the smoothies, all those things. And oh, my brooch. My friend, I wore this in my friend's wedding, and I just think it's an absolute regal brooch. But anyway, I know I be digressing. But so today is gonna be cleaning the dishes and probably nothing else. I think I'm just gonna chill and just enjoy the fact that I'm here. Sometimes with lupus, you can get sores in your mouth. I know for me, I've also had Raynaud's, which is when your hands turn white and are blue, especially in the cold times, in the cold winter times. Neuropathy is sometimes a thing, which is where you lose the feeling, numbness and tingling in your toes, your fingers. That's aggravating. And let me just be, transparent. Like, I don't really drive. It's like, it may be once in a blue moon. Driving is even a task for me. Like, I cannot drive long periods of time anymore. Like, if a drive is like 3 hours, I can't do that drive by myself. Like, I have to have somebody with me to help me drive, which was never a thing before. I was always the one to kind of drive when I used to go sometimes with my friends. We would go out of town or whatever, but I was the one to drive. And so now that's a challenge. I forget a lot. Sometimes I don't know what day it is. Sometimes I don't know what's going on. Like, just kind of be lost kind of sometimes. I do brain exercises to kind of keep me current and try to ensure that I am present in the day, because sometimes your brain fog is really, really, really bad and you can kind of get lost in the day and lost in the mind transition and things like that. So I try to make sure that I'm present. And when it comes to being a mother, transparency, that's hard. To be present, actually physically present with my daughter. My son is older, but my daughter, she's 16. And I'm going to tell you now that it breaks my heart that there are some things that I lack because of my limitations. But I love her dearly, and she knows that I love her. But, being present, sometimes mentally, I cannot be present because I cannot be present for myself. My body either has me sleeping or I'm in so much pain that I cannot even move or speak. Those times make me cry a lot. Because, if you're a mom, then you understand our babies are our babies and will always be our babies. But when you're in the home and you still have a younger child and you're battling lupus, and you're trying to manage being a mom. I feel you, sis. I feel you, brother. Being a dad, having lupus, being a mom, having lupus. Because to be present during those really, really hard times. And sometimes I can push through and do a really good job at covering, but it's not all the time. I'm going to be honest. That's just how much lupus affects my life. It affects every single part of me. The mom, the person, the sister, the friend. I don't go out as much, with my friends. Most of the time I am pushing through a flare-up. Sometimes, depending on your stress level, you would think I wouldn't have any stress, right? But who can avoid stress like that 24/7, right? Not the case. That's one of the main things they tell you to do. Don't stress. Do you see the world we living in? Don't stress. I still have a 23-year-old son that I am still a mom to, that I sit on the sidelines, but I'm just saying that we all know that as moms, there's never really a hands-off situation. You're always going to be a mom. And so we worry sometimes. But for me, it's the fact that this situation, this lupus takes everything and shakes up your whole world. And it don't care. It don't care at all. You understand? And so for me, I just find it hard. So today I'm grateful. It's my birthday. I am beyond excited to celebrate today. So for my lupus warriors, RA warriors, fibromyalgia warriors, I stand with you. I stand with you. And we have to push. We have to push through and learn new coping skills and learn ways how to maneuver through what we're going through. And that's not always easy. So I feel you, I hear you, and I pray for you. May we all be healed in Jesus' name. So yeah, just wanted to come on here and share about my day, because the devil thought he had me, but oh no. No sir, not me. You wasn't gonna take my joy away today. So y'all be blessed. Thank y'all for coming on my page and hearing me out today. And I wish everyone who is born on this day a very happy birthday.